So this meeting is going to be more of an informational meeting, so it's not going to be very long. Usually our meetings will be 45 minutes, maybe an hour tops. But let's get started. Before we do anything else, I'm just going to introduce our board members. So I'm Karan. I'm one of the co-presidents along with Arav. Sunny is our treasurer. Manan is our secretary, and Arnav is running the social media. So if you may have seen our Instagram, he runs that, and he also sends out the emails. So one more person I'm admitting, Arav. So I'm just gonna, I guess we can get started with the PowerPoint. You've all done the attendance, I hope. So 1 second. Okay, so welcome to Indian Club. We're really excited to have you here. First meeting ever in the history of Skyline. So we already did the Google Forms, and Ara's just gonna run us through today's schedule, what we're gonna be covering today.
Okay, so today we'll be discussing how meeting routines will look like for the rest of the year. Next, we'll be covering the meeting schedule for the month of September and the first week of October. We'll cover the emailing process and the permission forms. We'll also cover activity voting, historical presentations, and we'll discuss the website and contact information, was probably the most important part of this PowerPoint. And then we'll finish it off with a Kahoot for the last 10, 15 minutes.
Could you send the attendance form one more time?
Again? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so usually in our meetings, there'll be 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and we're going to have a quick overview at the start of the meeting of what we're going to be doing. And for the main chunk of our meeting, we'll have a presentation and usually some game or a movie that we're going to be watching or playing. And also, if we were in person, we would be able to have some Indian food, but unfortunately we can't.
Hey guys, it's Sunny here, and this is going to be our calendar for September and the beginning of October. We're going to be having these Indian Club meetings every Friday. They're on weekly occasions, and these two X's, as you can see, are our meeting dates. So this first X is today, Friday the 25th, and this is going to be our only meeting in September. Our next meeting is on October 2nd, so be prepared for that. It's pretty fun.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. So emailing. So every week, you might have gotten an email if you signed up for our club in advance, where we sent out the Zoom link. But we'll be sending out emails like that. If we have any updates, maybe we're not meeting that week. Maybe we have a permission form we want you to fill out, or we'll cover later. We're going to send out some polls on the activities we do. But emailing is going to be our main source of communication for our club. And if you're not already signed up, please go to our website. We'll cover that later on, and sign up for our club, and you'll be added to the emailing list.
Permission forms. Permission forms will be sent out for approval to watch Indian movies during meetings. We won't be watching Indian movies every meeting, but a few meetings we will, and they'll be based on your preference and your votes. And these will need to be filled out before participation in certain events is permitted. It's pretty much like the same thing as school. How if you were to watch a movie or TV show during class, you would have to fill out a permission form. It's the same thing here.
Okay, so moving on to our activities. Usually we'll be playing some sort of game or like how Arav said, a movie. So for that, we're gonna allow you guys to vote on what we watch or do. So basically, we'll be sending out Google Forms for you guys to fill out and give your preferences. You can also make your own suggestions as well that we will definitely take into account.
All right, so for these historical presentations, what we're going to be doing is this is going to be a volunteer basis, and we might provide a few of these presentations ourselves. But basically, if there's anything about Indian club, Indian culture, Indian food, Indian politics, even just anything really that you are passionate about or you want to present, feel free to fill out a form that we'll be sending to you guys. Just saying that if you want to present, you're welcome to do so.
Okay, so Arv's gonna go over our website, and before he does that, I'm just gonna say one thing. So in those activities we were doing, so we're gonna have some prizes. So obviously right now, we can't really meet with you guys, so we can't really give you the prizes. But whoever like wins at the activities, we'll keep track of the points, and then once we get back to a school environment, or maybe we can come up with a prize that's we can give to you online, but we'll keep track of who has the most points and they'll get a prize. And we're gonna fund for these prizes by fundraising, so we're gonna try to do some online fundraisers. Yeah, now Arv's gonna take us through the website. Arv?
Wait, yeah, I'm trying to screen share.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So this is our website. Right now it's pretty simple because we just started the Indian Club. So right here on the left-hand side, there's a sign up button for us to get your emails, so we can send you emails about Indian Club in the future. Our Instagram, which is our main way of promoting. If you've seen in the past, we've posted like, for example, the languages, Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. That you can see all of our content on Instagram. This is the reoccurring meeting Zoom link for every single meeting. At the top here, we also have another sign up tab, just same as this. News, we'll be posting all of our meeting recordings here in this news tab, and it'll be organized. You can see first club meeting. We haven't put anything yet, but after this meeting's over, we'll post the recording here. And contact, which is the most important section of this website, is where everyone's preference, everyone's individual emails, all the board members, and their preference if they prefer email or Instagram. And this is our main club email, shsindianclub@gmail.com. So if you don't want to contact individuals, just contact this, shsindianclub@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it for the website for now. Let me stop sharing.
Okay. Are there any questions?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why we don't have any girl on the board? Why are only boys on the board?
We can add a girl to the board. I asked some people, they weren't interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
We can introduce.
Yeah, let's make it more diverse.
Okay. Okay,
In
we can do that.
both ways. I don't like to be a part of a manel.
Okay. Yeah, we can introduce some new positions
Mm-hmm.
for some girls to participate in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, so then we're gonna move on to a Kahoot. It's an Indian related Kahoot.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 second. Let me stop screen sharing and I'll pull it up.
Also, for the Kahoot, we'll be tallying up points. So when we return to school, when this coronavirus thing ends, we'll keep track of all the points, and we'll be handing out prizes, like Karan said, that we'll get, for example, gift cards that we purchase from the money we got from fundraisers. We'll use that as prizes. And right now, that's all we have for the activities, but we'll keep on adding in the future.
Okay, so here's the Kahoot, so you guys can join it. Wait a few minutes.
Wait, why is my name already there?
I think it's your ghost. Because we played this Kahoot yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm, 19. So just 3 more people, I think. Oh, actually, 2. Okay, I think we have everybody. Is everybody in? Is anybody not in? Okay, one more. Okay, I think everybody's in. So I'm gonna start it. I don't know why this. Oh, here we go. Okay, right. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, here we go. Nice highs at the top. Okay. What is the official language of India?
That's a good one.
So for this question, there's kind of like a trick question. There's multiple official languages of India, so I think Hindi and English would both count.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Okay, that was a hard one. This one should be fairly easy, I think. Nice. Oh, Sunny took the lead. Okay, nice job, Sunny. This one's also kind of a tough one, I think. Yeah, could be tough. Nice job. Wow. Sunny's at the board. Varun made it up too.
hey, baseball. Baseball is the answer.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Oh, soccer, I guess. A lot of soccer players. Highs at the top. Nice job.
Well, this could be.
No, there could be multiple ones for this one. Handshake
Yeah.
games. Nice job, High. Nice job. Yes, largest democracy. Arya, Valika's on fire. This
This
is a
is a
pretty big
good one.
misconception. I mean, I kind of gave the answer away. Um, yeah, all false. Okay, I think second to last question. So this is kind of a tough one. Oh no, okay. This one's good.
This is
This
my
is a
home,
tough one, actually.
my hometown.
What? Could you repeat that? I didn't hear it. Yeah, this was a tough one. Rajasthan, nice job. And Arya, okay, last question. This one is kind of a tough one to see. So they're all correct. It'd be great if you visited India. It's a great place to go visit. And let's see who
Also,
won.
do you want to like vote for the next one, next Kahoot?
Oh.
Like we could put like 3 options or something, and then like everybody raise their hand for the one they
Okay.
want.
Yeah, but we'll send out a poll. Nice job, Arya. Okay, let me write your name down really quick.
Yeah.
So Arya has 1 point. Nice job. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, so I think that's gonna wrap up our meeting. If anybody joined a little late and they didn't get their attendance form, or could you send it again? I think there's a few people who might have joined a little late.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I sent it.
Okay, so if anybody hasn't filled it out yet, could you please fill that out? That'll show us who came to the meeting. And I don't really have anything else to say. We're hoping to see you back at next meeting. We're thinking we might do an online cricket tournament. We found a pretty good app for that, but we haven't decided that yet. But we'll send out polls so you guys can vote on what you want to do for next week. I don't have anything else. Dr. Sharma, if you have anything to say.
I have some questions.
Yeah.
Not just questions. I'm just maybe you can think I'm just a little wondering or my thoughts. So number one, as Indian club, we have to be very, very careful when it comes down to celebrating festivals.
Yeah.
Because almost all of our festivals are related to religions.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something that the district doesn't propagate, doesn't support, or, you can't do religious activities in the school.
Okay.
So
We probably won't do religious activities, but we'll just inform people about like certain holidays or like cultural aspects of India. We won't like go we won't like celebrate it, or
right.
I mean
Yeah.
if they want to, if there's one person who doesn't want to, we probably won't, but
No,
we'll probably let. Oh,
no,
not at all.
we
Not at all.
cannot. No, we cannot.
Okay.
I want you to understand this straight up, that there are certain things that we really, really want to do. We know that we all are passionate about it, but especially festivals and celebrating and all of that. But then somehow, if you track, everything goes back into they have their roots deep into the religion thing, and that I don't want us to be in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try to stay away from that then. Maybe just more informative stuff if someone wants to give a presentation on some holiday, but we won't try to do any celebrating.
And one more thing, I also want to use this platform to educate people, to be respectful to other cultures. Recently, with all the stuff that's going on in the community and our country about Black Lives Matter, there is a huge amount of education need in our community when it comes to Black Lives Matter. So there's a club called South Asians for Black Lives Matter. So I would love to talk about I want those good discussions over here in this club.
Okay.
Yeah, where we can talk about like how racial slurs negatively impact people, even amongst each other.
Okay.
I have seen that Skyline has a culture where people within their small groups, they practice microaggression and racial slurs.
Okay.
We will not support that. We cannot.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
Bullying is not okay. and we have to bring in some healthy norms in this club, and especially in our community.
Mhm.
Because there have been incidences before where all of you talk about any major incident related to any kind of ism, and I have felt that that this particular group is not well informed.
Okay.
So that's been historical, and so we would like to improve in that area.
Okay. We can we can do some presentations about that. Informative stuff.
Yes, informative, and how to be respectful to other cultures, how not to talk with each other,
Okay.
even
Okay.
though I don't mind and you don't mind, but still it's not okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go through that.
Yeah, those are my like little concerns that
Okay.
and my little objectives that I hope I will be able to meet. Educational objectives besides celebrating and food and cricket. I love all
Yeah.
of that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we can focus on that for sure.
I just want to add that we are tolerant of your opinions as long as you are respectful about them and you are not making any personal attacks or making any bullying statements. We just want to make that clear that we are tolerant of many different perspectives and that we understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. We have to be better citizens and better people.
Okay. So, like I said, next week we're planning to do that tournament style thing. Also, will be for points. And we might give out a prize if, like I said, we're planning to do a fundraiser, also online fundraiser somehow. We'll try to think that through. We'll try to give out prizes if we can. See what we can come up with. But yeah, and then we'll try to also work into that informative presentation. That's all
Also,
I have.
the movie permission forms should be sent at least like 2 months ahead. So you should have a plan, so we can send the permission slips, get it signed, and collect them. And please, if it's electronically collectible, that will be really good.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the emails sent to all guardians and parents, because movies can also be little kind of a slippery area.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take care of that. Does anybody have any questions before we close out the meeting? Okay. And I think we're good for today. We're excited to see you back next week. Oh, sorry. What's the difference between this club and ISA? So I'm not sure what ISA is. This is focusing on the Indian culture. Like we said, we'll give a presentation, a historical presentation, do some activity. I'm not sure what ISA is. Maybe could you give more context? Indian Student Association. I'm not sure. I wasn't aware there's another Indian.
I think we're the only like Indian related club in Skyline as of now.
We're the only club
yes.
That's broadly
We've
Indian.
been
Because I don't think there's any other Indian club.
No,
like,
but before this, Duran used to run the Thai Cultural Club.
Oh, okay.
And so before this, only that was only one cultural related club, multicultural club.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first,
Okay.
I would also like to do one more activity in future, if possible, Karan. That is pinning on the map, talking about your villages or your states that you belong to, so we have a good sense about how diverse we are.
Okay. That's a very good idea. Maybe we can put it into. Okay, Manon, thanks for coming.
Also, if you guys have any suggestions of like what you want to see in the future or what you want to do, you can email us or just individually like DM or email us, I guess.
Yeah.
And we'll implement it into future club meetings.
I would also like to have a visionary statement put up on the website. What is your objective?
I think we have one, but we can still expand on it.
Yeah, we can do that. Next week, maybe like as an kind of like an introduction activity for a club, we can introduce what you, Dr. Sharma, was saying, or we can maybe the map idea where we say who we are.